Madrid, known as the capital city of Spain, is considered by a lot of people to be the city of bright lights, delicious tapas, and atmospheric street life. This stunning city might have not the beach life of places like Barcelona or Valencia, but it more than makes up for it with culture and authenticity. Consider spending a few days here doing as the Madrileños do, spending hours on restaurant terraces, exploring fascinating markets, and visiting some of the most famous art galleries in the world. Keep on watching to see more of what Madrid has to offer. Number 1. El Retiro Park. Located in the center of the city, El Retiro Park is a stunning natural area that has been recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. With more than 15,000 trees in the park, these lovely expansive gravel roads are shaded by giant horse chestnut, oak, and cypress trees. Here, you can find the oldest tree ever planted, which was in 1633. Wander through El Retiro and take in the lovely statues, neatly trimmed bushes, and rose gardens. In actuality, the park belonged to the Spanish royal family until the late 19th century, when it was opened to the public. It's amazing to believe that this park is a community asset for residents because of how grand it feels, like the royal gardens could still be there. Everybody in Madrid uses the park to relax in the evenings and on the weekends, whether they are rollerblading or running. Particularly on the longer, lighter summer evenings in Madrid, it's the ideal location to unwind under the cover of the trees. So, after a full morning of sightseeing, we advise taking a picnic and spending the late afternoons here. You may also find a lovely lake in the middle of El Retiro, where you can rent boats and take in the park from the serenity of the water. Even kayaking lessons are offered here. Number 2. Palacio de Castal. Palacio de Castal, or the Glass Palace, is located at the heart of El Retiro Park. This stunning glass conservatory is shaped like a Greek cross and rises 22 meters above the ground. It is encircled by lovely horse chestnut trees. The gorgeous reds and oranges of the fall season are very breathtaking. The palace was formerly home to lovely plants and animals. The Reina Sofia Museum, which now owns it, uses it as a special venue to host art exhibitions all year long. The best part is the entry is free, making it a fantastic activity to do in Madrid. Discover its beautiful ceramic tile floor and exceptional glass and cast iron frame holds the building up. Afterwards, sit on the charming steps that lead from this palace into the lake. It's available all year around except on major Spanish holidays, but might not have different opening and closing times depending on different months. Number 3. ATOCHA-RENFE Station. Most train stations worldwide aren't really worth seeing, as they are simply used to catch your train to your next destination. Atocha Station is the exception though. A magnificent tropical garden with unusual plants and trees can be found at this amazing station. These plants and trees can grow to astonishing heights and almost reach the station's roof arch. It's strange to see this jungle in an industrial station interior, making it one of the most unique things to do in Madrid. Over 7,000 plants from all over the world, including Asia, South America, and Australia, can be found in the botanical gardens. There are also information signs you can learn more about each plant. This is a wonderful spot to check because it's a free thing to do in Madrid, and preferably, if you're traveling from somewhere in Spain, arrive at the station 30 minutes early to enjoy the view of the garden. Number 4. Check out the street art. Madrid is a creative city, which should come as no surprise given that it is home to some of the best art museums in the entire world. There is street art everywhere, some of it more noticeable than others, like the large paintings that cover the sides of the buildings. Other pieces are less obvious, such as the tiny paintings or sculptures you can find on doorways or buried down back alleys. Another free activity in Madrid, this is an excellent pastime for anyone who enjoys modern arts, and a great opportunity to see the city's diverse neighborhoods is to explore the street art. The best neighborhoods include Malasana, La Latina, Embajadores. We advise scheduling a guided street art tour if you want to understand more about the histories of specific places. Number 5. San Miguel Market. As a food market, the San Miguel Market has existed since the turn of the 20th century. Today, it is renowned for its gourmet food stalls, and the Michelin-starred chefs even call it home and bring their dishes here. It's a great spot to sample some of the best streets in Madrid and throughout Spain. There is something for every palate, whether it's a delicious jamon iberico or the best Spanish olives and oysters. We suggest taking a delectable tapas tour to learn more about Madrid's dynamic food culture. This means strolling through the even-lit streets with a guide and sampling delicious tapas dishes at popular restaurants while learning about the local ingredients. You can also treat your palate to delicious Spanish wines that are usually complemented by items like Iberian ham, salted cod, rich chickpea stew, and more. Number 6. Reina Sofia Museum. The Reina Sofia Museum is a hub for modern and contemporary art that houses the creations of some of the greatest painters in history, including Dali and Picasso. Picasso's well-known work, Guernica, draws visitors from all over the world, in large part because Picasso was born in Malaga. In addition to having excellent artwork, the museum is housed in a majestic white, neoclassical structure that was previously a hospital. It is open until Monday and Saturday at 10 a.m. to 9 p.m., but it is usually closed on Tuesdays. In the evenings, you can visit the museum for free between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m., or on Sundays at 12:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. The entry fee is €12 per person at the ticket office or from online. We also advise visiting the Prado Museum, one of the most well-known art galleries in the world if you're an art enthusiast. There are amazing pieces of art there, including Renaissance masterpieces. The 200-year-old structure is a work of art in and of itself, with imposing columns and a lavish interior. Number 7. Plaza Mayor. The most famous square in all of Madrid is the Plaza Mayor, also known as the Main Square, and is located in one of the oldest areas of the city. It's a sizable 129 meters long and 94 meters wide, where folks congregate and go out for drinks in the evenings. You can walk through the archway, which is 9 arches in total, and provides entrance to the square into a vast courtyard surrounded by terracotta red palatial buildings. After exploring, have a drink on the patio in the sunshine and take some stunning pictures. There are many eateries to select from, but prices are jacked up considerably. At Christmas, a fantastic market is held at Plaza Mayor. If you're visiting during this time, enjoy the many stalls surrounding the giant Christmas tree at the center. Number 8. Caixa Forum Museum Vertical Gardens. One of the most intriguing things to do in Madrid is the vertical garden of Caixa Forum Museum. What was once a power station is now a modern art gallery, complete with a vertical green garden that covers the exterior wall. People can touch the 78-foot wall, experience the various textures, and view the 300 different plant species thriving in this interactive garden. The garden was created by Patrick Blanc, who is renowned throughout Europe for designing these kinds of vertical gardens. Given the hot, dry summers in Madrid and the amount of maintenance required to keep the garden this lush and green, it is undoubtedly astonishing. In actuality, the wall has no soil at all, yet the plants magically persist without it. Number 9. Palacio Real. Palacio Real, often known as the Royal Palace, is without a doubt the largest structure in Madrid. It is encircled by spacious open squares and opulent gardens. From the patio level, you may also enjoy breathtaking views of the countryside that surrounds Madrid. Additionally, you'll love the lively environment that is created by musicians and street performers that frequent the square to make a living. The Palacio Real is the largest palace in Western Europe and has around 3,500 rooms inside, so it's worth the price of admission. Unusually, it's also open to the public despite still being the head of the state's residency. Enjoy the ancient exterior and interior, which dates back to the 18th century. Although the palace sits on the old site of the medieval palace, which dates back to the 1500s. Visitors can also explore the lavishly decorated rooms with crystal chandeliers, such as the Grand Armory and the red velvet grandeur of the throne room. It is open from Mondays to Saturdays at 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and from 4 p.m. during Sundays. However, you can access the garden until 6 p.m. Tickets cost 12 euros, and you can also book a guided tour for more information about the palace's history. Number 10. The Streets of Madrid. Arguably, one of the best things to do in Madrid is get lost in the maze of beautiful streets. There is a new neighborhood around every corner, and they are all different and have their own individual personalities. For example, the hipster district of Malasana, the narrow bar-filled lanes of Chueca, or the steep hills of La Latina and Lavapiés. Up in Chueca are some of the most enjoyable neighborhoods. Chueca is considered the gay neighborhood of Madrid. It's one of the best and liveliest places to go out, with loads of fun bars and squares where people enjoy tapas and drinks. Malasana, the hipster district of Madrid, is another option. It has lovely homes, retro shops, and a thriving alternative music scene. Many young people and students known to hang out there in the evenings, since there's a vibrant and exciting atmosphere. Which of these places do you want to visit? Also, check out this other video if you want to visit London. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more of our top 10 prime picks.